Doris, what do you think about the possibility of the league adding an Offensive Player of the Year or quote-unquote best season award on top of the MVP?
I hate it, Kevin. And the reason I hate it is look at how competitive last season's MVP race was in the NBA. 3 guys equally capable of winning the award. Embiid, Giannis, and Nikola Jokic. All were worthy MVP candidates. I think to dilute a race of that caliber would be a mistake.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Jones. Scotty Barnes is out there with Dort. Then there's Murray. And it's Cousins in at the center, locking down the middle. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
One shot.
And that one falls for Clark. Jones with it. Knocked loose. Now here's Doherty. Pass to Cousins. Lock at 6. And the pass to Jones. Here's Ferguson. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Jones. And the rejection by Clark. Here's Brooks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination? And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation of the Players Association.
Oh!
Goodness. And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Toronto working the ball around now. Williams with the block.
Well, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of damage coming in transition.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Toronto calls timeout. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Passes it to Doherty. Murray against Brooks. Jones from outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And the shot is good. And that's 13 points for Buckets.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Barnes. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, unable to change momentum here. And again, another basket there from Clark. Clark's got 15 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Nobody near Barnes. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Offensive rebound. Siakam, good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I was able to catch up with the Raptors head coach. The issue that concerns him the most about the team they're facing tonight is matching up with that quickness. He said at times we may go with a smaller and quicker lineup ourselves. Other times we have to use our physicality. It really depends on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see how this one turns out.
Thank you, David. Murray finds Barnes. Brooks against Jones. Pass to Barnes. And here's Doherty. Three-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark against Cousins. Fires from 18. And it's good off the back rim and in. 17 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Barnes kicks to Doherty. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
The pass to Ferguson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clark, the pass to Williams. Brooks up on top. 5 to shoot. Can't hit from 12. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
Keeping us all in motion.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
The off.
I got yours. I got yours. Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count that bucket.
With the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Cousins inside, covered by Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so Gooden nails both of them. And it's Jones with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes outside. There's the three. And that one is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Ferguson, first personal foul. 15 foul.
Elbow. 2.
For Toronto, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Siakam kicks to Clark. 1:36 left to play here in the half. Doherty with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the Pacers was terrific. He dropped in 34 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Gooden. Basket good. Gooden's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Buckets with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with this free throw percentage up over 80.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Barnes hits them both. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Clark. He's coming off a 34-point game against Indiana.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so is Detroit, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this.